Hey everybody, how are you? I hope you are doing well. I'm trying to get set up here. All right, let me see if that works. Yeah, I'm trying to get set up here. I was going to sit out by the pool, but it's still a little warm here, and the sun was going to be directly over the pool. So let me try and get my life together here. Give me a sec. Let me do some things on the back end. Okay. Um, do 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 do. Okay, let me do this really quick. Hold on one second. Okay, let me see this. Let me see this, Lord. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, let me do this. Okay, okay. Boom. Okay. All right. So we are here together. We are here together. All right. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. I don't know how long the delay is with StreamYard. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Okay. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Thank you so much, ladies. Ladies, ladies, ladies. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So, um, I've been finding out a lot of stuff. There was a lot going on, yesterday, this past weekend. And then, I found out some other stuff today. Let me tell y'all something. Leave people alone and you will be fine. Leave people alone and you will be fine. And all will be well. Let me just say I found out that someone um is all messed up. Is all messed up, and they get what they deserve, because when you do clown shit comes back to bite. Amen. So please be out here, make sure you're being a good person, a decent person. Um, Make sure you're being a good person, a decent person, try to help your fellow man. That don't mean take no bullshit off people. But try to help your fellow man and all like that. Um, and then all will be well. So yeah, let me say hey to everybody. Let me say hey to everybody. Let me say hey to everybody. Okay. Let's see, for one in the chat. Okay. Donna, I don't know who all was here first. Natasha, Sleepy B, Sweet Aces, Ashley. Donna says she's stressed. Okay, and Donna, I haven't forgot. I saw your email. I haven't forgotten about you. The person that I want to get in contact with, she had a um the person that I want to get in contact with on your behalf, um, she recently had one of her friends, she had a death in her life, and she's kind of grieving right now. So I don't want to bother her with, hey, what do you think about this? Can you potentially help my other client because she's grieving right now. But I did not forget about you, Donna. I did get your email. So I do want to say that. I did get your email, Donna. Like I said, the person that I want to ask as far as it pertains to, the possession and stuff like that, she's kind of grieving right now. And she does a lot of death doula work herself. Um, but she's good with like entity removals and possessions and stuff like that. But like I said, she's going through something right now, and it would be wrong of me to be like, "Hey, I'm sorry you're grieving, but can you do this right now?" So I haven't forgotten about you, Don. I just wanted to say that. Hey, tacos is spiritual. Buckeye, hood mistress reloaded. Hey, girl, sexy RNCN1. Don't you be laughing at me today. Yeah, let me just say, listen, this is not someone on my behalf. This is someone that how can I say this without revealing too much? Let's just say, so many people talk shit and so many people wish harm and negativity on other people. But baby, it's always funny when what people wish on others comes back to bite them. Oh well, tots and pears. Okay. So, Sleepy B said last week was tough for me. Had to put my old lady dog down. She was 13, but I'm glad she's back with her parents. I'm glad to be with them. Yeah, you know what? I've been seeing, I'm so sorry to hear about that, Sleepy B. I've been seeing a lot of people saying that their pets have been transitioning like the past 2, 3 days. And one of my friends from college, she has she had two dogs, and the oldest dog that she had transitioned. And, I had to, reach out to her and, comfort her as best as I could, that her dog transitioned. So I'm so sorry to hear about your doggy transitioning. Pets are family, right? So everyone send Sleepy B some warmth, some hugs, because I know what it's like. It's hard when you lose a member of your family, even if they don't speak English because they're a cat or a dog, right? Yeah. Hey, Cecil Morris. Yeah, so CS. No, I'm not saying that's why you're stressed out. I just wanted to tell you that I didn't forget about you, right? Um, yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to tell you that I didn't forget about you. I saw your email. But yeah, that person, she's grieving right now. She lost her friend. Um, yeah, so much going on. And listen, there's going to be a lot going on right now, especially as we're moving into eclipse season, right? We have next month. Oh, look how good I'm sorry, y'all. Look how good my skin look right here. Don't my skin look real good right here? Anyway, but as we move into eclipse season, we have two eclipses next month in September. So that is we're in that, beginning of eclipse season just about. So things are going to start ramping up. Things may be changing in your life for good, maybe for worser. Um, Worser, amen. But it just really depends on what's going on, where the eclipses will be hitting you in your particular chart. So if that is something that you do want to explore with me, please set up a natal chart reading with me. You have to know your time of birth in order for me to produce accurate results for you. Um, so yeah, some people, these eclipses, it just really depends on where the eclipses are happening in your chart. Full moon eclipses are those are going to be releases, those are going to be endings. Solar eclipses are going to be beginnings, right? So eclipses, they're always doing something. So where it hits you in your chart, it's going to be different for everyone, right? Depending on your rising sign. So, but yeah. So yes, and like I said, Sleepy B, like I said, you are with me. I'm still, I lost my kitty in 2014. I had her for what was it, like 7 years? I had her when she was 9 weeks old. I lost my kitty in 2014, and I still miss her every day. Right? That was my little person. Right? So yeah. You say you're about to make some serious changes as Lionsgate actually was felt and experienced. So yeah, everybody make sure that you are, touch your neighbor in the chat and give them a virtual hug, some virtual words of encouragement if you see somebody in the chat that may be going through it, right? We're a community here, we support each other. Okay. Yes, they are our forever babies, right? She said it do look good. You said you cute. Thank you, girl. Yeah, I literally just threw on this dress because I'm just like, okay. So, like I said, I was gonna go out to the pool deck and sit, but the sun is starting, it's moving west. So it is full sunlight back there. I'm not trying to be burned up. Um, I'll probably go back out there tonight though and stream with you all. So I am going to make sure I get through this very quickly. Then I'm gonna need my cake time with Mr. Hoodoo, and then I'll probably come back and stream with you all over by the pool. Thank you so much. Yes. Now she's not sorry. I said do it. Get the reading peer pressure. Yeah. Yeah. Smelling. You know what I just did? I put on some share butters. I put on my share butters, everything cream. You know the big one that comes in the plastic jar. I bought that share butters last year, and I'm almost out of it. So that jar has lasted me a whole year. So go get you some share butters. I don't have a link, but Nyla has a link or a discount code for share butters over on Nyla's channel somewhere. Share butters, okay? Share butters be having me right. Share butters in my water, amen. Um, yeah, I like animals, period. Went to my brother-in-law's house when we were in Tampa a few weeks ago, and they have a little dog. Why the little dog came right up to me and jumped right in my lap. But I am the animal whisperer. Most people animals like me. So okay. Yeah. Hey, Mons. Okay, so yeah, so let's get into this. I do want to um I'm going to read until I'm tired. So I don't know how long that will be. I don't know how many people I will be able to get to. These are the free community readings. So I will read until I am tired, until I feel the energy dissipate. Okay. So it's not like I'm picking certain people or anything like that. It's not like that at all. Okay. I will read and answer your questions until I'm tired. Okay. Also, shameless plug, make sure you're back tomorrow, 1 o'clock California time, because we will be getting to the astrological energetics of um of someone. If you saw my post yesterday on my community wall, you know exactly who we're getting into. So that will be a live stream tomorrow. Um, yeah, just because I was so curious. So that's gonna be tomorrow. So I'll be live tomorrow too. Okay. So let's get into this. Now, there were people who were able to get their questions answered last month, and I want to try and be fair and try to get to some other people this time. Again, I'm not picking and choosing. I just want to make sure that I'm able to get to other people, right? Right. I literally have some of the best memes in my phone. Okay. Oh, no. I think we got to most people. Okay. Okay. No. Okay. So, no, we're not going to do that. We're just going to start over this time. We're just going to start over. Okay. So, the first person to we're going to play a little game. We're going to play a little game. So, the little game, I'm going to ask a question. The first 5 people to have the correct response, I'm going to answer their questions, right? So, you got to be with it. You got to be with it. You got to be with it, right? Okay. So, this is the first question. The first question is, what year was I presented to you all via Nyla's channel? The first 5 people who get that right, Those are going to be the 5 people I'm going to read for first. So, what year did Nyla first present me to the YouTube audience? What year was it? Okay, I see some answers. I see some answers. Yep. Only okay, I see who got it right. Somebody got it right. A couple people got it right. Some of y'all got it wrong. Okay, the answer is 2022. So CN1 got it right and Sleepy Bee got it right. That was actually, yeah, it's been 3 years. I gotta hit up Nyla. It was August of 2022 when Nyla first presented me on her channel. So it's 2022. So CN1, and Sleepy Bee, y'all get to go first. Tacos are spiritual said I was shooting in the dark. It's okay, girl. It's okay, girl. At least you had a gun to shoot. At least you had one to shoot. Amen. Okay, so CN1 and then Sleepy Bee, and then I'll choose another question. So we're gonna get through this cute trivia today. Yeah, I know. We've been having fun for a little while. It's been 3 years. CN1, go ahead and shoot, girl. Go ahead and shoot. Nope, it was 2022. I'll never forget because I was in Seattle with Mr. Hoodoo. And baby, let me tell you, Seattle was beautiful as a city, but baby, there was no seasoning found in that city whatsoever. When you go to the taco truck and the taco meat is not seasoned, when you go get a cheeseburger, a bacon cheeseburger, and the ground beef is not seasoned, when you go to the Mediterranean restaurant and there's no seasoning on that meat, it was bad. The only place we got seasoning in all of Seattle was we drove like 30 minutes to Popeyes. That was the only time we were able to get some seasoning, girl. I was just like, this is bad. It was absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. But then people don't cook with seasoning. And I was ready to go. I was ready to go. Okay, CN1 says a general message. Okay. Let me tell y'all, there was no seasoning there. None at all. Like you got to have your Laurie's or your Sazon or your Miss Dash or your Goya or your adobo, your garlic powder, your onion powder, your salt and your pepper. You gotta have all of that in your purse when you go eat in Seattle because not nan place we went to had seasoning and we had to drive 30 minutes to go to Popeyes to get food with flavoring. I was ready to go. I was like, we got to get the fuck up out of here. Um okay, so CN1 first. CN1 says a general message. Okay. Okay, let me get into it. Okay, CN1. 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 Now, girl. Girl. So, whatever it is that you trying to pussyfoot around, you can't pussyfoot anymore. You have, like, you need to make a decision. Okay? You need to make a decision. Um, you can't defend it anymore. You can't defend the behavior. You can't defend the person anymore. You can't do that. Okay? You are holding yourself back because you're not making a decision. You need to make the decision. Okay? You can't say you want X, Y, and Z, but you're not even pulling the trigger, making the decision. Okay? Yes, it may be emotional. And whatever the other things are that have you distracted, you need to the distractions are there only because you haven't made the decision. Okay? It's kind of like the distractions are the spiritual garbage. It's there, but the distractions will go away once you make the decision. You have to make the decision, honey. You have to make the decision. Hey, Dimples Wimples. You have to make the decision because and it's just like, oh, you can't keep making excuses any longer. You can't. You need to put your foot down or whatever it is that you're afraid of, which I don't think it's anything. I don't think you're afraid, but you need to stop beating around the bush and make the damn decision. You're more powerful than you think you are. You have to make the decision if you want the changes to come. Okay? You have to make the decisions if you want the changes to come. Okay? Now, let me just say this in the middle of giving this message. Please like the video, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. You know, this is community free reading say just for the community. Okay? And if you are someone watching and you would like a free reading, you have to be part of the community. Okay? This isn't just I'm just going to subscribe today to get in on it. Okay, you need to be part of this community. If I ain't never seen you, I gonna block you. Okay, so you need to be here. You need to participate. I'm reading from my booze who come through all the time. Anyway, CN1, you need to make a decision. You need to make the decision. I don't want you what you afraid for. It won't be bad. It won't be bad. Just relax your brain. Nesto say relax your brain, and then go ahead, make the decision, pull the trigger. Okay, and stop playing around with all these little distractions. They're only distractions because you haven't gotten down to business yet. Okay? Where you at, CN1? Where you at, girl? Where you at, girl? Um, yes, you need the Taijin. You need something. Um, hey Nestos. Oh, thank you so much, Dimple Swimples. Dimple Swimples says this is to say thank you for all you do in a general message. Okay, I'm gonna get to y'all. I'm gonna get to y'all. I'm gonna get to y'all. But thank you so much for that, girl. Okay, CM1, does that make sense? Does that help? Because you asked for general, baby. And listen, I don't see anything particularly holding you back. I don't see anything that's like worrisome or troublesome. It's just you. You have to do it. You have to be that initiating spark to go ahead and just deal with it. I don't know if it's a conversation or if you need, I don't know what it is. You need to do it. You can't keep ignoring it. And you can't be like, well, I got this to do. I got this to do. That's bullshit. Go ahead and pull the trigger and do what you need to do. Okay? Go ahead and pull the trigger and do what you need to do. Okay? So, spirit is just like, what you waiting for? You just got a little lax and distracted. I know, girl. I know. I know. It's okay, boo. It's okay, boo. You know what you need to do. I know what you need to do. Spirit knows what you need to do. So go ahead and do it, girl. You'll be better. You'll be better off. Okay. So Sleepy B is next. Sleepy B is next. Sleepy B and Sleepy B had asked. She asked anything. Let me see. And we're just having fun. We're talking a little shit. I just want to say, I love how Shirley was in the courtroom today. I love how Shirley was in the courtroom today. But anyway, Sleepy B asked, any major changes popping up? Okay, girl. Now, something tells me, Sleepy B, a little birdie is telling me that you have been doing your magic, Sleepy B. And I kind of feel like you're a little bit anxious. Okay, I kind of feel like I feel like you're a little bit anxious or like you're waiting for something or like you're wondering if something's going to happen because you've been doing your magic, right? Okay. So let's see what spirit got to say. Let's see what spirit got to say for Sleepy B. Because I feel it, Sleepy B. I feel it, girl. I feel you right now. You're wondering if it's gonna happen, if the thing is gonna happen, if the change is gonna come. It's not anxiety, but I kind of feel you. You're kind of bubbly with it. You're like, oh, is it gonna happen? What's next? What's next? What's next? So I feel it. I feel it. You say you're trying to stay focused. Let's see what spirit got to say about it. Okay. 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 Uh-huh. Okay, so let me tell you, girl. Let me tell you something. So, I don't know who all is in this. I don't know who all is in this. You need to check the people around you. Let me tell you two things. You need to check the people around you. Okay. There may be somebody who say that they're fine with it, but they really don't like it. There may be someone that's a secret player hater. I feel like there's someone that's a secret player hater in your midst. I feel like there's a secret player hater. Either that or you're worrying about how this may affect your relationship. So, you're pulling the trigger, you're doing your magic. It's either a secret player hater around you or whatever it is has the potential to affect your romantic relationship. Okay? So, you are staying focused. There is movement, but somewhere in the energetics of this, there's either secret player hater. Okay. Whoever I kind of feel like it's more of a secret player hater. I kind of feel like it's a person that when you say something, they got something to say. Um, they make snide remarks every time you say something, or when you share a win or you share something that you want to do or accomplish. I feel like it's a secret player hater. Okay. If you know who that is, you need to get rid of them because their nasty player hating bum bitch ass energy is interfering with yours. Okay. Let me say that again. The player hating bum bitch ass energy is interfering with what you want. You have movement, it's starting to move, but every time it's somebody who's just like, well, I don't know about that, hmm, or whatever the snide remarks are, that person's bullshit is interfering in your energetics. Okay. Whoever this person is, it's someone that, of course, it's someone that you know, but it's someone who has a closer relationship to you than most. I don't think it's like a coworker or anything. I kind of feel like it's a family member that may be like around the perimeter. So maybe, maybe not something close like a sister or a brother, but maybe like an aunt or maybe like a cousin and somebody like that. But this is some player hater, bum bitch ass energy. Okay. They secretly hating on you. And I'm sorry to tell you that. They secretly hating on you, but just make, you know who that person is. Like when you say something or you have a goal, they be like, or well, that don't really work like that for most people. Or you know the remarks. You have movement. You have movement on it. But this person has a lot of energy as it pertains to risk. Um Energy that's what's the word? They're risky. This is the type of person that, yeah, they probably bad luck. Is nowhere else to say. They're probably bad luck. But this is you have movement because I see it here. You have movement, you have traction, but this person, I'm sorry, they don't want what's best for you and they're secret player haters. Okay. That person is fucking your shit up with their negativity. So you need to either don't say anything to them about your hopes, your dreams, your desires. And I know it's sad because I want to share so much with you all, but I can't. Because it's a bunch of player hating ass bitches out here. And I know enough that I don't share all the goodness that I want to share with you all because there's a bunch of people who wish that they could, right? But they can't, right? So Starry Eyed, no, I was talking to Starry Eyed last week. I told Starry Eyed what was up. Okay. Me and Starry Eyed was having the good Kiki and Amen, right? Um, but and this is just a lesson for anyone who's paying attention, who's listening to this. You can't share everything with everyone. Everyone is not happy for you, and it's sad. But unfortunately, player hating ass bitches, and when I say bitches, that means man or woman. Player hating ass bitches exist. Okay, and they can never be happy for you because they don't have anything going on for you. So once you either stop telling your business to them or you do your protections, okay? Remember when you do your protections, you protect everything that you care about, okay? So Sleepy B, you either need to do your protections or you need to get rid of this person. But you do have the momentum, the change that you're looking for. It's moving, it's forming, it's on the way. But you got the player hating ass bitch or Mitch, okay, that's in your energy. Okay. A naysayer. He said, man, Q, you ain't lying. Listen, I feel it too. I feel it too. I kind of feel like it's a woman. I don't want to say it's a woman though, but I really feel like it's a woman. And if she don't go take that damn scarf off, I really just got a picture of like a woman and she got this scarf and these rollers in her head outside. Ma'am, if you don't go do something with yourself, okay, and leave me alone, okay? That's what I feel. Only you know who it is, but that's what it is. So your thing is coming. The movement, it's there, it's on the way, but you have to get rid of this person first. Okay? Girl, that's right. Be quiet and don't share shit with people who will never ever be happy for you. Never ever be happy for you. Okay? Never ever be happy for you. Yeah, yeah, that's what it is. It's them. Whoever that person is. And they didn't got on my damn nerves. If you don't, and Sleepy B, I know you out here. You just trying to get you just trying to get it together. It's you didn't do anything wrong. Unfortunately, there are a bunch of humans that are trash. Okay. Unfortunately, they're you said the scarf tells you who it is. Yeah, I see this person with the scarf. And it's like it's a scarf, kind of like a like the old school like bandana scarves. They got like the little like the scarf that like the Bloods or the Crips would have. They got the little white little design on it, the little potpourri design on it. It's a scarf like that, and she have it like tied up like in the front, like with the rollers. That's who I see. I can't see their face, but I see them in the scarf. I see them in that scarf. So I can't see their face, but I see them in that damn scarf. So like if you don't go get yourself okay, you might need to go on Groupon and get her like a little spa day or something because she is out here hating for real. But anyway, so that was CN1 and that was Sleepy B. That was CN1 and that was Sleepy B. Okay, so who all is here? CN1 and Sleepy B. Okay, so now that CN1 and Sleepy B, they've had their questions answered. We're gonna go to other people. Okay, we're gonna go to other people. Um, and we're gonna answer a question. We're gonna answer a question. We're gonna answer a Q question. Okay. Um, what is something that you all know about me that I can ask you? Okay, this is gonna be an easy one. This is gonna be an easy one, and everyone is gonna get this one. Okay. What is Q's favorite food? Type it in the chat. Q's favorite food, and then I'm gonna read for all the people who typed it correctly in the chat. This is an easy one. Yeah, this is so easy. This is so easy. Hey Sanders. Oh yes, yes, yes. Do y'all know Mr. Hoodoo brought me tacos when he came home from work. He was out of town last week for work. And then he got back in. He was like, "Oh, you want tacos, babe?" It was Thursday. I was like, "Yeah, yeah, I love tacos." So he brought tacos, and then he gonna come in the house with tacos and Popeyes. So I sure had Popeyes along with my tacos. Not CS talking about some Taijin. Girl. Okay, so y'all got that right. So I'm gonna go in order. Okay. Now let me tell you something. If you said something other than tacos, okay, If you said something other than tacos, I'm gonna have you need to go stand in the corner, okay? Tacos are my favorite food. If you said something other than tacos, okay, you got to go stand in the corner, okay? Just for a couple minutes, okay? Just for a couple minutes. Live Life said, make it tacos now. Okay, then. Okay, then. I love that. Okay. Yeah, see, Donna said, listen, Donna, remember, I said if I ever, whenever I transition, okay, if I'm still doing this YouTube thing, whatever, and y'all find out that I transition, you better put tacos on the altar for me. Okay. I'm gonna come through. Okay. And they gotta be the good um Tijuana style tacos. Okay. Tijuana style tacos, carne asada, and carnitas. Okay. Those are my favorite. If you want a little extra help, you have a horchata sitting there. The tacos are my favorite food forever and ever in life. So Donna remembers. Yeah, you would need four things to summon me. You would need like tacos, you would need the movie Independence Day with Will Smith, you would need a chocolate chip cookie, and you would need like the Lion King or something like that. But just those main three things. Whenever I become an ancestor to summon me, tacos, the movie Independence Day, and like chocolate chip cookies. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in order. I'm just gonna go in order. I'm just gonna go in order. So the first person was, and let me take a picture of this so I can have the order together. Answering these questions. Okay, let me see. Okay. Um. Okay, so Dimples Wimples, then Donna, then Starry Eyed, then Ashley, then CS, then Tacos Are Spiritual, then Sanders RN, then Cecil Morris, then Natasha, and then Live Life, and then Beautifully Her. That's how far down I can see. Okay, and then Nestos, Shackles. Okay, I gotta take the picture so I can make sure I see. Okay, so first person is Dimples Wimples. Please, Dimples Wimples, come to the front and um your question. And we just gonna go in order, my darlings. We gonna go in order. Okay. Tacos Are Spiritual said, I love it here. And shout out to Tacos Are Spiritual. Tacos Are Spiritual sometimes shares my posts. So I appreciate you. Dimples Wimples. Okay, you said general message for you. Okay, we on Dimples Wimples right now. Okay, she said general message. General message. Okay. You know, I have not had any water in a little while. Let me take a sip. I got my 32-ounce purple, thermos right here. Let me drink some water. And I kind of feel like I have some general messages that I need to get out just spiritually for the community anyway, not like personal messages, but I kind of feel like people need a message right now, if that makes sense. Like, I kind of feel like spirit wants me to share a message for the world or for the planet or for the country right now, if that makes sense. That's what I was kind of feeling over the past couple days. But yeah, so okay, girl. Okay, Dimples Wimples. Okay, here's okay, so okay. I see y'all got some now Dimples Wimples. Dimples Wimples, girl. Okay, I need for Dimples Wimples to come to the front. Okay, come to the front, girl. So, um, I don't know who that I don't feel like this is a person. I kind of feel like it could be a person or it could be an institution. Or like a job place or something like that. So I don't know if it's like where you work or any type of community work that you may do, but baby, it's not gonna get any better. It's not gonna get any better. You need to leave. You need to leave. Whatever they promised you, whatever they told you to get you to stay or to keep you quiet or to keep you, complacent or whatever it is, girl, you have to go. You have to go. Um, you have to go. You do because it's not gonna get better. It's not gonna get better. Whatever it was that they promised you, you're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get it. And they are waiting to get rid of you. Okay. They are waiting to get rid of you. I kind of feel like this is, I don't know if it's a contract or a business agreement or where you work, but it's some big institution and you're trying to deal with it. You're trying to work through it. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You said too late. It already happened. Okay, girl. Come. Shit. Come. Step to the front, girl. What happened? Yeah. I'm sorry, girl. Yeah. It's not gonna work. I'm sorry. You said it already happened. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, girl. Yeah. Come. Share. We're all family here. Share with us what happened, and let's see if we can try to get you how we can move you forward. So come share with the class what happened so we can help you out, girl. Yeah. Ooh, girl, they messy. Them some messy ass people too. And it's sad because some of them are mean. You was let go after your accident? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, girl. I'm so sorry. Let's see if spirit want to say. I mean, I'm glad I connected to that energy, but I'm not glad because I don't like sharing certain messages, right? If they're not happy, but I'm also going to tell the truth, right? Um, let's see what else spirit got to say about it. Okay, so now we've identified. Okay, now we've identified. Let's see if spirit has something else to say to you about it. Um, hmm, okay, okay. It was a man that did it. Whoever made that decision, it was a man. It was a I don't want to say he was older, but he's not really that young either. It was a man that did it. He did this. Uh-huh. Whoever it is, he been waiting to do it. Whoever he is, he ain't like you. He was waiting to do it. He was waiting to do it. He was waiting to initiate it. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. So we need to get you. Yeah, he was waiting to do it. He couldn't wait to do it too. And then he tried to play it off too, the fucker. That's a fuck face. Okay. Let me okay. I gotta stay with it. I gotta stay with the energy while it's here. Um, yeah, spirit wanted you to know it was him. Whoever him downstairs is, it was him. It was him. Um, Spirit, what else do you want to say about this? Is she moving forward? How can she move forward? Okay. So, okay. Um, yeah. Hey, Andrea. Okay, so what types of I kind of feel like you have an idea of what you want to do. Whatever it is that you have an idea of what you want to do, you need to pull the trigger on it. Oh yeah, he sucks ass. Whatever it is that you have an idea that you want to do, you should let me just pull this up a little bit. You should pull the trigger on it. Um I kind of feel like you have an idea or something that you wanted to do. Now is your time to do it because okay, you already started. Okay, yeah. Whatever that is, that's going to be better for you. That is going to be better for you. Okay, you already started. Okay. That is going to be better for you. It's not without its moments, but that is going to be better for you. The thing is, whatever it is that you started, you have to make sure that you fully let go what happened. You have to fully let go what happened with whatever place it was that let you go. It's kind of like, and I know we don't really deal in the Bible around here, but it's kind of like that story about old girl who got turned into a pillar of salt, right? Sodom and Gomorrah, they was getting fucked up. The angels or whatever it was, they told her, keep going, do not look back. What she do? She looked back, she got turned into a pillar of salt. This, with whatever it is that you started, you have to keep moving forward. You have to fully let go of, I don't want to say the trauma of, because if you got let go after your accident, that wasn't right. Okay. And may the people who let you go illegally after your accident, may their lives turn to shit. Everybody touch their internet neighbor and agree because that's wrong. Amen. Okay, we're gonna touch and agree on that. Um, you have to let that go. As painful and as wrong as it is, you have to let that go so that you can fully focus on getting this, whatever this is. Okay. Um, this right here is what I want you to move forward with because this doesn't have the you're not as bound up, you're not as tied up, you're not as your hands aren't as tied with what this is. Whatever it is that you started, you have more freedom to move, right? You have more freedom to move, more freedom to create, more freedom to work, more freedom to do. This is going to be better for you because you're not as bound, right? So, um but it's going to be the hard part is going to be letting go of, don't look back and focus on what was, focus on what will be with this new venture. Okay? Amen. We're gonna touch and agree. Okay, we're gonna touch and agree because that was wrong. And I really wish, like, if I was like immortal, my job as an immortal, if I was like a vampire and I was immortal, I promise you, I'd be doing vengeance. I'd be fucking people up from here to kingdom come for the wrong shit that they do to people. That was wrong, and we know it was wrong. I'm not immortal, girl. But girl, whoever it was, I'm gonna tell you a little tip right here. Whoever it was that let you go, and you know who it is, write that person's name on some toilet paper, and when you go take a boo boo, wipe your booty, and get the boo boo all over their name, and tell them that your life turns to shit. And then flush and wash your hands like you normally do, okay? Because they were wrong for that. See, justified kicking ass. I'm all here for the justified retribution. And that shit was wrong. Okay, it was wrong. Okay. So make sure y'all that's a little tip right there. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 So and you can keep doing that as long as you want. As long as you want. Okay. Fuck them up because they were wrong for doing it. They were wrong. It's wrong to do that. Okay. All right, y'all know what to do. Now, only do this for people who justifiably did you wrong. Okay, we're not just out here just hexing people just because. We fucking people up who are out here doing us wrong. Okay, justified retribution. Amen. Okay. What color ink, girl? It don't matter. Black, red. Just write their name on some toilet paper, and like I said, after you do your business, you wipe yourself, wipe your booty, let it smear all over their name, and you curse their name. Your life turns to as this boo boo touches this toilet paper, your life turns to shit. You call their name, and they it's gonna turn to shit because they did you wrong, and they were wrong. Okay, we only do justified workings here, only justified retribution. Okay, okay, amen. Um, so yeah. I'm glad y'all in here touching and agreeing. Okay. Yeah. So this right here, this new venture is gonna be good for you. Just make sure that you are energetically letting go of your time with that other place. So just go ahead and take you a spiritual cleansing bath, spiritual cleansing shower. Um, you can go find a spiritual cleansing recipe on my YouTube channel somewhere in the spiritual bath section, playlist or whatever, and just clear all that off, and you're gonna do a new thing. You're going to do a new thing. Okay. All right. Amen. Amen. Okay. So that was Dimples Wimples. The person who's next is that was Dimples Wimples. It's Donna. Donna is next, and then Starry Eyed. Okay. So Donna, come to the front, baby. Donna, then Starry Eyed. Donna, then Starry. So we waiting on Donna. We waiting on Donna. Donna be having all types of good questions. Donna be having them questions, and I love it. Okay, let me drink my water. Okay. Mm, I gotta go to the nail salon on Friday, y'all. Nail salon on Friday. Okay, Donna. Okay, there you are. Okay, Donna asks, "Will my mod Iman stop doing spiritual work and on me and sending his flying monkeys to follow me around?" Girl, listen, that clock app. As much as I want to go over there, like, no, I'm good. So I don't know who you're talking about, but we gonna see. We gonna see. All right, we gonna see. All right, girl, where your defenses at? Where are your spiritual defenses at? So so the answer is you where are your defenses? Where are your defenses? Yeah. So you need to get your defenses up because this person, and it's so funny, she asked about flying monkeys, and we have the card of this flying animal here. I just find that very, very interesting, right? We have this bird here. So you need to put up your defenses. I don't know what your defenses are. I don't know how much protection magic that you have. You need to layer it. You need to layer it, and you probably need to do like a 9-day protection. Um you need to do like a spirit is telling me you need to do like a 9-day protection spell. So like 9 days of protection, because this person, it's funny because this person is one of these people that think they're one of the smartest people in the room. Wrong. Protection. You need to up your protection or change your protection or do protection in depth, because whatever it is, sometimes you have to layer your protection. It's just like if you're driving in a car, you lock your car doors, you put the seatbelt on, you're paying attention when you're driving, you You drive at a reasonable speed limit. All of those things, those four things that you're doing that only seems like you're only doing one thing, those things are protected, are forms of protection, right? Um, just like, if you're at home, you got the alarm system, your doors and windows are locked, you may have a guard dog, and you may have a pew pew pew. All of those are layers of protection. You have to Donna, you have so much going on that because you have so much going on, you're spiritually open, right? But you can't do for others until you yourself are good. You need the protection. Okay, you need the protection. Right. You right. You need to, so you see what you're saying right there? You said he's using Mama Watha and a bunch of African spirits. It's like you getting jumped. Fight back. You layer your protection. So protection candle spells, protection baths. First, you need to do is cleanse. You need to cleanse all that shit off. That's number one. You need to cleanse all of it off. So you have some work ahead of you. You need like at least 3 spiritual cleansing baths. At least. Once you are cleansed, put those protections up. You need more than one spirit. You need to, whatever spirits you work with, you need more than one. Even if it's just simple um fi- fiery wall of protection, Psalm 91, working with other spirits who protect. You need to protect. You need to do it in more than one way. So like you need to protect your account on TikTok. You need to protect your dreams when you sleep. You need to do more. You need to do more. That one is not going to do it, especially when you're dealing with people who are spiritually savvy. Okay? Right. So as soon as you clean, you need to do the protection. So as soon as you get out your cleansing bath, do a protection. Okay? When you're dealing with someone who's spiritual like that, who knows what they're doing, you are in for a fight. You have to do more. Working with the one that it's not going to be enough. You need to do more. Okay? I would suggest you potentially work with who would I suggest? I would suggest and Donna, you probably know who I'm talking about. I would suggest V- I don't want to say the spirit's name wrong. Vine. I would suggest that spirit. I would suggest Lord, I don't want to say the spirit's names wrong. Um let me try and pull it up. And please, spirits, forgive me. I'm not trying to say your names incorrectly. Okay, let me. Is it V? Okay, yes. So Vine, Vine from the Goetia, Vine. I will also suggest um I would also suggest this one right here. This is just for Donna. If y'all don't know what this is that you are looking at, don't deal with this right here. Donna knows what I'm talking about. I would suggest this spirit as well. I would also suggest Santa Muerte. Santa Muerte. I would suggest her as well. Because she don't be fucking around either. Okay. You have to, and you have to, I'm telling you, you have to get into this. Cause like I said, people who are, that's why I tell y'all, like, and I'm not talking to you, Donna. That's why I tell y'all, do not be doing stuff to people, especially if they're spiritually inclined. If you don't know what you're doing, you will get fucked up. Okay. So Donna, you got to go further than that. You got to go Vina and the one I just showed you, and I definitely suggest Santa Muerte. Okay. Okay? That is what I suggest. Okay? That's what I suggest. But you this is a woman here. You see her? You need the protection. You need the protection. You see? You need the protection. Okay? Once this person gets fucked up, I think they'll leave you alone. Yeah. Because they're fucking weird. Like, Imma show y'all. I'm gonna gather the evidence and show y'all from at least 7, 8 years ago. All these men out here will do some fucking love spells on y'all. I'm telling y'all. They will do some. So Donna, you need to work with more spirits, develop them relationships, and do what you need to do. Okay? And do what you need to do. Cause them fuckers, they will be out here. That's why I be telling y'all, ladies, you may be freaky, and I ain't here to yuck your yum. Do not be out here swallowing semen. Okay, that is a spiritual love spell bound tie. Do not do it. Okay, don't let them walk off with your underwear. Don't none of that. Okay, if you're feeling weird about any man, you're feeling weird for a reason. Okay, it's your spidey senses telling you what's up. Okay, so okay, but doing some protections and you'll be good, Donna. You'll be good. And you might have to stay off TikTok. So I know it's fun and that's where all the cool kids be, but you may need to stay off of that. Okay, Starry Eyed, you're next. Starry Eyed. Starry Eyed, you next, girl. Uh yeah, like these men are definitely out here doing these spells. Don't let them fool you into they know what they doing. The same way that they know what they doing when they try to run off and not pay child support, they know exactly what they're doing. And it's a bunch of men out here. Have y'all seen where men be like, oh, yeah, I want you to have my baby? Baby, that's to tie your ass up. Okay. A man telling you that he wants you to have his baby, that is not a flex. Okay. Girl, he don't like you. He just wants to stop you. Okay. So, the same way that they know to not have a job, to try not to pay child support, trust me, they out here doing this magic and shit too for sex and to tie women up. You said do cards at least say why he's doing it? Let's see. Let's see why is he doing it. Let's see. I'm gonna get to you too, Star Eye. Let me just answer this part too. But yeah, girl, you need some protection. You need to do more. And see Donna be out here cussing people out and stuff like that. So when you have that type of personality like Donna be out here cussing people out and making people feel stupid and stuff like that. A lot of men they can't take that either. Oh, oh, Donna. Excuse me. He's testing stuff on you. He's testing stuff on you. Uh-huh. Donna, he's testing stuff on you. Yep. He's testing. Unfortunately, you are his spiritual magical dummy right now. Magical test dummy. And also, so yeah, so he's testing things on you because he was in a relationship with somebody and either they broke it off, so he ain't got shit else to do. He's testing this on you because I think he wants to test it on the person that broke up with him. So unfortunately, he's picked you to be his magical test dummy. So yeah, Donna. Okay. You said your ex was successful taking your panties? Girl. Yeah, don't let them take your underwear. Your vaginal fluids are in your underwear, or it might be a pubic hair. I mean, as long as it's skin cells. Even it could be socks. They can take socks from you because your skin cells are in there. And that's a spiritual tie. It's a magical tag lock. It has your DNA. Just think about it like if it was CSI and they find your DNA at the crime scene, they can tie you to the crime scene. It works the same in the spiritual world. Okay. This is why you don't let people you don't trust, you know, y'all know all my ladies in here, you old school, your black mamas or your grandmamas, they would brush your hair or comb your hair, and then they would either burn the hair or flush it down the toilet. Baby, that was to keep people from getting your DNA to work on you. Same thing with your underwear, same thing with your panties, um, your menstrual cycle products, when you change your tampon or you change your pad or whatever, that's blood, that's your sacred blood. You gotta watch these people. They're fucking weirdos. Okay, so watch these men, okay? Watch these men. Okay. Okay, so starry eyed. We're on starry eyed right now. It's starry eyed, and then let me see, starry eyed, and then who's next after starry eyed, and then Ashley Williams, and then Natasha. Okay. Okay. So starry eyed says, so I'm about to file child support on a manipulative, selfish worker. I do my four for four. Can you read on this? Any suggestions on what's add to my working? Also, this aligns with my chart. Okay. Okay. Okay, girl. Let's see what we can find out for you. Girl, I'm telling y'all. They be out here. They want see the dusty narrative has taken over on the internet for the past like 5 years, 5, 6 years. You were dusty, you broken all like this. Baby, they starting to get back at women. They doing this magic. Now, some that have been doing magic for just anyway. But baby, they out here on Amazon buying these books and shit. Tell y'all, they are trying to get back at women. Not all of them, but when I tell y'all, I see it almost every day. Oh man, I worked with such and such and did my spell, and I was able to take this woman home and have sex with her after the bar last night. They are literally out here doing this shit. Okay, so see, so it's a lot going on with y'all. I'm glad we're doing this because this protection. So all of you hear the sound of my voice. Start upping your protection and do more protection. Do protection. Like if you have a good job and you like it, protections on your job so that you don't get fired or your hours don't get reduced or your money doesn't get reduced. Protections on your home, your car, your children. Okay? Because shit is strange out here. And ladies, please up your protection. If you're doing protection, do some more. If you're doing protection once a month, do protection every 2 weeks. You I'm telling y'all, listen to what I'm saying, okay? So, any suggestions? So, you need to, okay. You do your 4 for 4, you need to up your protection. It's not enough protection. You need to work on his head. You need to work on his head. And what do I mean by that? You need to work on his head. You need to do some head work, some mind work. Because he in his mind, this person is so confident and he feels like he's like super successful. You need to work on his mind. Do some protections for you. And whatever else you need to do, you need to up your protections. You need to work on his mind. Work on his mind. See, everything that we do starts in the mind. If you say, "Oh, I want to go to the beach tomorrow," you thought about it, so then you're going to make a plan to go to the beach. A lot of people's self-esteem issues and stuff like that is because they think less of themselves in comparison to other people. You work on somebody's mind, you got them. You got them. You need to work on work on his mind and either change his mind or get him to stop doing whatever it is that he doing or get him to think in a different way. That's how you got to deal with him. That's how you got to deal with him. Um yes. Yes. Mhm. 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 That's what you got to do. You got to now whatever it is that you know this person best, but you need to You have to work on his mind. And when you work on his mind, do it in a way that he thinks it's his idea. Okay? See, when people think something is their idea, they're more likely to go along with it. You can't implant other people's ideas. You have to implant the ideas and do it in such a way that he thinks it's his idea and that it's a good idea to get him to change his mind or stop what he's doing or whatever. But you have to give him a reason why, right? See, see, we only do things if we think it's a good idea. When you do this work, you have to get do it in his mind, this mind work, but you have to do it in a way to where he thinks it's a good idea. So tell him why doing whatever it is you need him to do is a good idea. Tell him why it's a good idea for him. That's how you get along with him. He's very egotistic. Mm-hmm. Right. So you know how he is. You got to reverse Uno on his ass. You got to Uno reverse on his ass. So you know how this person thinks. You have to do it in a way that he thinks is his idea, and that since he's so egotistical, right? And tell him like, yeah, you the man. You do this, you still gonna be the man. All right, you know, you. That's how you have to do it. That's how you have to do it with this one. That's how you have to do it. Yeah, yeah. No, I get it. I get it. That's how you have to work that one. You have to make it seem like it's their idea. When you do this work, when you do this in the middle of the night work, make sure that you have like a mask on your face so he won't know it's you. Just like Donna said, she saw such and such in the dream. Hide your identity, girl, from this person. So if you got to put a sheet over your head or put a picture of him on your face so he believes that it's him talking to himself, whatever you got to do, make sure you hide your identity. Okay. Because I can see people in my dreams and stuff too. Okay. People who have those gifts, they can see the people. Okay. They can see the people. But reverse Uno on his ass. He comes into your. Oh, I know he do. I know. You got to reverse Uno on his ass. You got to reverse Uno on his ass. You got to reverse Uno on his ass. So up your protections. So you're 4 for 4. You may have to do it like, or like have like a candle, a protection candle, like safely burning while you sleep at night. Okay, that's one way you can do it while you're sleeping. So this fucker will leave you alone. Okay, up your protections. So ladies, those of you out here who into the spiritual thing, you do up your protections. Up your protections, because some of y'all it's not enough and it's okay to do more, right? Okay, girl, email me. Right. Yeah, that's what y'all got to do. I'm telling y'all, these men out here doing this shit. These men out here doing this shit. I'm telling y'all. So definitely make sure that you up y'all protections, and definitely like do a protection or something like that when you are sleeping. Even if you just take some protection oil and just like, dab your forehead or whatever it is, that protections while you are sleeping, because I guarantee you, we like the sleeping hour when people are asleep, it's almost like being on drugs or being drunk. Your mind is open, your spirit is open. You are more susceptible to things when you are sleeping. Q, how do you know? Because Q has done this type of work. I have done this type of work before. And no, I don't feel bad about it. So I'm telling you, that's what you have to do. Y'all need to up your protections, and definitely like have like a protection candle or something burning when you sleep, or like a bowl of salt or something like that next to your nightstand where you go to sleep at, or something. You can figure out something. Do that. Okay. Hey, it's one cat girl. Thank you so much for being a member. Yeah. Now y'all know what I said. I've said it before. Men and like I have a client that I told this. When you break up with a man, A lot of them can't take it. It's not all, but there are a great number of them that cannot take it. Why? Because they did not control how the relationship ended. For some men, the relationship and being with someone is the only form of control that they have, just like these weak bitches who like to hit women. That's the only place that they have power. So when you break up with a man and he can't fucking take it, he gonna go off the rails. Okay? The boyfriend that I had before Mr. Hoodoo, he couldn't take it. He couldn't take it. But he knew he couldn't do nothing to me because my father probably would have put his ass in the ground. So he went out and he started making diss records. He started making diss tracks because I broke up with him. And not only did I break up with him, I broke up with him for another man, a better man. He lost his fucking noodle and he started making diss tracks. Okay. So I'm telling you, a lot of times they can't take it. They cannot take it. Okay. So yeah, it's fucking weird. He kept leaving and coming back. I left and stayed. Go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They can't take it. They can't take it. And patriarchy tells them that they're supposed to control everything. Obviously, if he was a decent person, you would have stayed. He's not. Get over yourself. Go to therapy, okay, and do better. Like I said, they can't take it. They cannot take it. Not you say he did make a diss track. I ain't even do nothing but go to school. That's what I'm. This is what I'm saying. Like this is what I'm saying. They can't take it. Up your protections, girl. I'm telling you, they can't fucking take it. They can't take it. And it was funny because when I broke up with him, and this was a long time ago, I was like 19, super young. I wasn't even 20 yet. When I broke up with him, I kind of had the thought. This was before I was like a witch or like spiritual or doing that. This was years before that. In my mind, in my mind back then, I thought like, is he gonna become crazy and like try to stalk me? And I was like, nah, he won't do it. But Q thought it. But I know he don't want none. Cause baby, when I tell you, it would have been nothing for my dad to handle that. But I thought about it. Spiritual Q now knows that he thought about it. I didn't know it then. I'm telling you, these fuckers are crazy. They're crazy. Okay. All right. So that's that. So let me get to the next person. Get to the next person. The next person is Ashley Williams. Ashley Williams, if you are still here, please come to the front and ask your questions. It's Ashley Williams and then Natasha. Ashley Williams and then Natasha. Okay, you said a general read. Okay, girl, you're here. Okay, girl. Yeah, like they are fucking retarded. And yes, I said like something like it's what does not compute? What is not computing? Like, but that's what they are. They're weirdos. There are is a lot of them who are weirdos. Okay, a lot of them who are weirdos, girls. So I'm glad we're having this conversation. Please understand that there are people and they be out here playing with stuff. He said, "Thanks, Q. I wrote everything down." Yeah, girl, you know where to find me if you have questions, girl. You know you can text me. Okay, Ashley, girl. Okay, I don't know who these people are. I kind of feel like you got a bunch of people in your business right now. I kind of feel like you got some people in your business. You got some people in your business, Ashley, and I don't know who these people are, but they don't like they don't like you. And if you are in a romantic relationship with someone, they don't like you with this person. They lie to your face and say that they do, but they don't. Hmm. They don't like you, girl. They don't. They don't like you with this person. They're lying to your face. They are lying to your face. So, yeah, girl. Especially now, I don't. Listen, I'm an advocate for marriage. I am married. I've been married for 15 years. I've been with the same man since I was 19. I am 42. Okay. We are good. I'm an advocate for marriage as long as it's happy and healthy. Okay. Respectful, faithful, all that good stuff. And I don't do struggle love. But baby, if you are in a romantic relationship with someone, they don't like you. They don't like you. Okay. They don't like you. And I don't know if this is the person's father or other prominent male. There is it's a man that don't like you. This man don't like you. They don't want y'all to that community, they don't want y'all to be together. So you're gonna have to figure out what it is that you're gonna do. They don't like you. Mm-mm. They don't like you. And if this is this person's father or brother or uncle or grandfather, baby, he the main one who instigating it. He the main one who instigating it. So you know, I'm not gonna say you in danger. I don't see any danger here. But if you're ever wondering, like, if they truly like you and want you to be part of the family, the answer is no. No, girl. No. Right. Run. Run. If y'all have ever thought about marriage, baby, they're gonna make it hard for you. Run. They don't like you. They lying to your face. Mm-hmm. Lying to your face, girl. They do not want y'all to move forward. They don't. Mm-mm. Girl, let me pull some more cards because I kind of feel like there's some more information that needs to come out. But they don't like you. They don't like y'all together. And whoever that leading person is in that family or whatever, he don't like you. He don't like you. Let's see if we can get into why. Let's see if we can get into it. And I am moving along. I'm starting to get tired, but we're gonna keep going because I got a lot of people I gotta get to. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. Thank you all for supporting me. Please like, please subscribe, please all the good stuff. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. So okay. 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 Now, whoever it is, we have children together, so that's scary. Okay. So I did see the card with children. Now, I don't know how long y'all been together, but they secretly, and I don't know if these are his parents or whatever, but I kind of feel like whoever he was with before, they liked her better. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not gonna say So and this is just what I see here. You have to assess your life, your relationship. The final decisions are yours to make. I'm just telling you what I see here. Yeah, they don't like you. That's all I can say. They don't like you. And whoever he was with before, that's who they like. Whoever the girl was before, the lady was before, they like her. They like her. So I'm sorry I had to be the one to tell you this, but mm-mm. So if you ever feel like something weird coming from them, or if they're saying things that's out of pocket, or you be like, damn, why did they say that? Like, do they even like me? Girl, having kids together don't mean nothing. Okay. There are a bunch of racist people out here that have children with people of another race that they hate all the time. Okay. Children don't mean nothing when people don't like you. Okay. So whoever the other girl was, they liked her better. They liked her better, or they liked her more than they like you. So, like I said, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but Spirit wanted you to know. Spirit wanted you to know. So, you have I'm not saying go break up, or I'm not saying confront them or whatever. But if they start getting disrespectful towards you, then you know why. It's been 9 years and it's always something weird about his mom specifically. That makes sense. That makes sense. 9 years? Okay. That definitely that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, girl, they like the other girl. They like the other girl. So I'm not saying, I'm not telling you to end your relationship or anything like that, because you have children and those babies need to be taken care of, right? But just know they don't like you. She don't like you. He don't like the daddy. Don't like you either. Okay, they don't like you either. Neither one of them like you, but they're hiding it because there are children. They don't like you. And like I said, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but okay. Because let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. My mother-in-law, I'm not saying she don't like me, but my mother-in-law also, um, I know she wishes she had someone like her son. It's no shade to my mother-in-law. I'm respectful. I don't, whatever, whatever, whatever. But baby, we know. I know. I know. Hmm. I know. So, hmm yeah. So, like I said, I hated to be the person to, but I'm just here to tell y'all the truth from what I see here. Okay, Natasha girl. Natasha, then CS, then tacos are spiritual. You're welcome, boo. Natasha, then CS, then tacos are spiritual. You said your ex-husband's family hates you too. Yeah, like listen, maybe. But sometimes people they gotta change themselves. They have to change themselves and do better. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. To my people on Blue Sky, I was asking about feet pics earlier because somebody was like, "Ladies, y'all not selling enough feet pics," and I'm like, "Wait a minute, people are really out here paying for feet pics? I need to get out here and put these toes on the internet then, and make me some more money." Okay, so that's funny. I'm sorry, y'all. I just had to check Blue Sky real quick. Okay, Natasha says, I have been casually dating a Cancer son. Does Spirit have a message for me about him? Thank you. Okay, girl. Ashley said his mom is my neighbor and she always said, fake girl, they don't like you. And we no, and none of us can stand a fake bitch. I can't stand a fake bitch and I can't stand a fake Mitch, MITCH. I can't stand it. Right? But yeah, girl, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ashley. All right, let's see if Spirit got something to say about this Cancer son that Natasha's been dating. Girl, I can already feel this. I can already feel this person. So, Natasha girl. What? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm reading the chat. I'm still talking about these feet pics. I'm like, I need some. Do I need to sell some feet pics? Because dude on Blue Sky was just like, yeah, ladies, y'all ain't selling them feet pics. He was like, y'all can make some money. I'm like, okay, sir, dude, what color polish do you like? Because when I go get my feet done on Friday, what color polish do you like? I have white on my toes right now, but if he like pink or red, and he willing to pay to see these toes, that's fine too. Amen. Let me get back to Natasha. Okay, so about this guy. So tell me, Natasha, what type of weird shit has he been doing? I'm back to Natasha. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. Natasha, baby, tell me what type of weird shit he doing. Hmm. Yes, girl. You said your feet ain't cute. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Somebody like look at this people out here. Listen, listen. If there are a bunch of ugly people who can find people, we can sell our ugly feet pics. Okay. You said he's very kinky in bed. Okay. Okay, girl. You want to know why? He got some control issues. He got control issues, and he got I don't want to say he got mommy issues, but I should have known that. He got like women mommy control issues. Yeah. Yeah. So you may be able to find out about it if you start asking about his past. Yeah, he out here. He. How do I say this? He's trying to heal himself through these sexual fantasies, and that's not gonna work. He needs actual therapy. Like, listen, I love sexual healing just like the rest of y'all. I love me some sexual healing. Okay. I enjoyed my sausage last night. But I say that to say some people just need to properly go heal. Okay. He got some. So I don't know if y'all have had conversations about his past. And I'm not saying it's the worst thing ever. Like I don't see anything that's like dangerous here. I don't see anything like run girl run, but he has women and or mommy issues. He has control issues. And the way that he's trying to work through it is through sex. I would kind of dig into his past a little bit to see what you can find out. He is a dom. The question is, why is he a dom? Why are you a dom, sir? What about that gives it's something there. So I don't want to say childhood trauma. I'm not saying that at all. I would ask questions about his past. He loves his mom. His dad gets on his nerves. Uh-huh. Sure. Mm-hmm. So he loves his mom, but he wants to be a dom. Let's spiritually talk about that. His dad gets on his nerves, so he has a problem with a man, but he wants to be a dom for a woman. Let's think about that. He has a problem with men, with his father, but he wants to control women. Okay. Yeah, I would find out more about the father because it's something going on there. There's something going on there. Not Sleepy be laughing. Don't laugh, girl. Don't laugh. It's something that he's not saying. Mm-hmm. He got control issues. He got some control issues. Okay. Okay, so now we're getting to territory that's I would ask him. I mean, as long as you are fine with, you know, the activities and you're okay and you're safe, but just know there's something about that past he is not saying or he has buried or he doesn't want to or he lies about because he loves his mom, but he wants to control women, but he hates his dad. So why, if there is he hates his dad, why does he have to be the dom for women or the control or you know what I'm saying? Something in the milk. Okay, which one of these does not belong? Something does not belong there. Listen, as long as you are good, I'm good. I don't want to have to fuck nobody up. Actually, I would love to fuck someone up. That's neither here nor there. But as long as you are having a good time, I don't see anything completely like weird. I don't see anything that's like girl run. I don't see anything like you in danger. So you good. Something about that story ain't adding up. Something about that story ain't adding up. Something about it ain't adding up. Okay, let me see who's next. Imagine that he mad. Hmm. But it's just like when some men they don't have power and control out in the real world, and then they go and hit women. Okay, the next person is CS, and then tacos are spiritual. But to answer your question, Natasha, I don't see anything that's like terrible. I don't see anything that's like run. I don't see anything that says danger. So as long as you're good, I'm good. But it's something that he's not saying. CS is next. General reading. Okay, girl. Now, sorry, I said by all means start with my baby. Listen. Child. I need some cuticle oil. Oh, this one. Let's stay with this one. Okay, girl. All right, let me drink a little bit of water. I'm starting to not slow down, but I'm starting to get a little tired. I'm starting to get a little tired. He said used to be in the same Navy unit. Okay, girl, listen, as long as you good, I'm good. Okay, as long as you're good, Natasha, I'm good. Okay, so CS, my darling. CS. So is there something that you would like to talk about? Or, and I'm not saying talk about, I'm not trying to put you out here on the spot. But what I am saying is those echoes from the past, those echoes, those energies from the past, they're there. They are front and present. They are front and present. Hood Mistress Reloaded said you had to step out to get in some good eating. I hope it was good, girl. I had y'all know that Popeye's chicken I was telling y'all about. I ate the last Popeye's breast this morning, and I haven't eaten since then. So yeah, yeah. So those things from the past. Those things from the past. So I kind of feel like this is something from the past dealing with money. Was there like some money moved around, or like a loss of money, or a loss of a job, or something like that? Because I kind of feel like this is some shit from the past that you've been thinking about. Something from the past that you've been thinking about, and it's been popped into your head. Okay, and it's been popped into your head. Um, yeah, you have to let it go. You have to let it go. I need to stay here with these. I need to stay here with these cards. Ooh, and I am starting to get tired. I'm starting to get tired. You said lost a job in March, but I've had problems on most of my jobs. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. And you know how that makes sense? Because remember I told you all the eclipse season? So I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like you may have, because we had, eclipse action in March, right? I told y'all my dog died. But with this eclipse action in March, that, it was eclipses are always triggers for people. March to September. Okay, that's 6 months. So, okay. So I'm staying here with this because you said loss of job. And this is definitely a loss of money. So let me stay here. Let me stay here. And as far as the loss of the job, were you laid off or were you fired? Either way, it was a chick and a woman that had it was a chick and a dude that had something to do with it. It was a woman and a man that had something to do with it. Like, I kind of feel like it was a man and a woman that conspired against you. Whether you were laid off or fired, it was a woman and a man who conspired against you. You were unfairly fired. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So don't forget the boo-boo trick. Okay, yeah. That woman and that man had something to do with it. Were they being I kind of feel like they were being freaky with each other too. I kind of feel like they were being freaky with each other and they tried to keep it under wraps, or I don't know, but I kind of feel like they were having some type of inappropriate relationship too. But it was a woman and it was a man that directly had something to do. Like, this wasn't just like, oh, we're just downsizing and we're just laying people off. You were targeted by this woman and by this man. You were targeted by this woman and by this man. And let me tell y'all something right now. This is not to put fear into you. But right now, the targeting and the firings, the removals, the laying offs of what was it, 300,000 black women. If you've been out here in these social media streets, this administration, whether you like him or not, okay, with a lot of things. I told y'all the ultimate plan is to get people out here financially destitute to get them to do some of anything. Destitute and to instill fear. So this is not to instill fear, but I literally saw the conversation the other day, like literally like Friday, about all the black women that have been just low key laid off. And I felt so bad for this black woman. She was just like, she did everything right. She went to school, she got the degrees, she got the certifications. She was like, I did everything right. And then we're just removed from our jobs like this, right? So I want you all to understand the energetics of this fuck shit that's going on, which is the slow, systematic, technological destruction of the United States, because it's time for the United States to go to do something to do better. So all this fuck shit that's happening right now, okay? Okay, the plutocracy, the oligarchy, especially with the technology and stuff like that. Remember, I said that, whenever Uranus is in Gemini for the United States, it is a historical fact that the United States has been at war. Sometimes it's been war with other people, other countries, and sometimes it's been civil war. I think we have moved into the age of Aquarius as far as war goes. And this is part of my message that I kind of feel like needs to get out, that this is not necessarily war with other countries. This is a technological civil war where this country is fighting itself and destroying itself from the inside out. But a lot of it is through technology. And the incoming technological bullshit is going to be way off the chain. Okay? It's way off the chain. Okay? And that's part of the spiritual message that I feel like I have to get out. Okay? So understand what's going on. This is why I want you all to please, please, please do your magic. Do something so you have money, so that you have options to do whatever it is that you need to do. Move to another country, go live off the grid, whatever it is. Okay? Or stay here and, whatever. I don't want you to be afraid. I just want you all to be aware of what's going on. Okay? Want you all to be aware. Okay? Okay. So, yeah. So, this monetary issue, right? Monetary issue. Yeah. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Listen, it happened to me too. years ago. Okay, but you lost it, but the you're getting more money. More money is coming to you. More money is coming to you. Yes, 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 yes. You just have to make sure that you're balancing what you're doing. More money is coming to you. Being financially stable, all of that is coming to you. You just have to find a way to balance things out, right? We don't want to be too far on one side, too far on another side, but I want you to make sure that you're balancing this out. But yes, if there was thoughts about financial destitution, yeah, you also may have to. I'm not saying you may have to move, but I want you to think about if you could move, where would you go? If you could move another city, another state, another country, if you could move, where would you go? I really want you to think about it. I really want you to think about that. Okay? I really, really want you to think about it. Okay? Because it is sometimes we have to do a new thing. And sometimes the life that we want can't be had in the same place, right? Sometimes you do have to move. Sometimes you have to pivot. Okay? I know a lot of people are afraid of the unknown as it pertains to change, but change is constant. Okay. Sometimes the growth that we need is in a new place. And I really want you to think about if you could move, where would you go? And why would you choose that place? So, better finances, all of that is coming towards you. You have to balance everything out. But I want you to think about it doesn't mean that you have to move next month, but I want you to think about if you could move, where would you move? Okay. Absolutely. That's I always say this. This is starry eyes words. Change is inevitable, but growth is optional. Okay. You said you've been thinking about moving to Canada, Mexico. Okay. Think about it. Think about it. Doesn't mean that you have to move, but if you want to do that, if you do decide that you want to move, things will work out for you. You have to balance. You just have to balance. So I'm very sorry that it happened to you. Fuck those people. Okay. Fuck those people. Okay. They targeted you. It wasn't right. Fuck those people. But better times are coming for you. Think about moving. What does that look like? How would that affect you? Would that be good for you? Would you grow? Would it be better for you? So I want you to think about that. Okay. All right. So let me see who's next. Who's next? Who's next? Let me see. Tacos are spiritual. If you're still here, tacos are spiritual, you are up. Okay. Tacos are spiritual. Yeah, tacos are spiritual. Okay, I'm starting to get tired. Let's see. Tacos are spiritual, and then Sanders are in. Tacos are spiritual, and then Sanders are in. And then I may stop after that because I'm actually getting tired. Okay, that's right, girl. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Justified retribution. Okay, tacos are spiritual. She says, which pillar of my company should I prioritize to heal my finances? The pillar of entertainment, the pillar of education, or the pillar of edification and gratitude? All right, girl, let's see what spirit got to tell you. I love how CN1 is just sitting in the background, chilling. I love it. Yeah, I'm starting to get spiritually tired, y'all. I'm starting to get spiritually tired, y'all. So bear with me. I'm starting to get sluggish. Y'all know I'm really only good for about 2 hours. That's my time limit. Okay, I'm trying to get through it. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Finances. Okay. Let's see. Education. Okay. Now, let me just. Okay. So this is what I would say. Of course, you review everything yourself, and then make your decisions. But I'm just going to tell you what I see here. Education is probably going to be your best bet because you can make money and it'll be less risky. That should be your priority because, like I said, it's just what I see here. You have to assess everything and then make a decision. But education, you'll make the money. It'll be a little bit to get off the ground, but there's less risk here. Edification, that's going to be a struggle. It's going to be a struggle and you're going to be burning through money. We don't want that. Entertainment, like, yeah, entertainment, it's okay, but you'll end up working so much with little return as far as entertainment. Education provides you the least risk as of right now. So, education, the money will come, it's less risk. Okay, you can kind of say education about anything. Be educated about whatever. Education, learning something, knowledge, that's going to be the least amount of risk. The most risk is going to be edification. Entertainment, you may have to think about that a little bit differently. You may have to think about that a little bit differently. But from what I have in front of me, education. Hmm. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna probably get in one more and then I'm gonna go. Why I was giving Mr. Hoodoo the Nesto tea earlier? I was giving Mr. Hoodoo the Nesto tea earlier. He was like, "What?" I was like, "Yes, babe. Yes, babe." Okay, so that's your question, and then Sanders RN is going to be the last one. Sanders RN is going to be the last one, and then I'm going to go, because I'm spiritually tired now. So let me sit this right here. I'm tired now. So I hope that helps you. Tacos are spiritual. I hope that helps you. So that points back to you too. Listen, okay, I'm here for you, girl. Yeah, sometimes the things that we don't necessarily think about are what we need. Okay. But yeah, like I said, make sure that you assess everything and then, assess everything, think about what I say, and then make a decision. I know you'll make the right one. But yeah, it's helped tremendously. But good, girl. That's good, girl. Okay, Sanders RN. Sanders RN is going to be the last person, and then I'm going to go because I am spiritually spent now. Yes, I'm spiritually spent. So Sanders RN, and then I'm gonna try to get everybody on the next one. Try to get people to get on the next one, and then I just thank you to everyone. Let me just say thank you to everyone who donates, who do you give out super chats, you join members, you do things like that because, you know, um, you give back to me, so I give back to the community, right? During doing these free readings, I want to try, like I said, to be helpful to the community, especially to the people who support me so much. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I will try to make sure that I do these free readings, community readings like once a month. So again, like I said, I thank you all to everyone who donates, who's members, people who send me cash apps, because I don't want to just be, I'm not just like spiritual entertainment. I do want to explain things spiritually and help people out spiritually, right? So again, I do this free community day for you all. And I do it as long as I can. So Sanders Aria, you about to be the last one because I'm tired now. I'm tired now. Sanders Arian says balancing career, school, and personal growth has taken priority. Isolated myself in romance while focusing on me. Now I don't even know where to start. Okay, so what are you asking me, girl? What are you asking me? Because I kind of feel like you tired. Are you tired, girl? You tired? I'm tired. Are you tired? Oh, thank you so much. I really do this for y'all. I'm tired. I really do this for y'all. So again, like I said, I thank you so much for your cash apps and the people who secretly send me cash apps and you to super chats and the donations and things like that because I'm here doing this for y'all. So as long as y'all love on me, I'm gonna love on y'all. He said, I appreciate this community day. I don't think it was a coincidence to be here this evening. No, I find that there usually aren't coincidences. It's so funny because what happened to Mr. Hoodoo earlier, like he traveled for work today and he was gonna drive his car to the airport, and then just, bill it back to his company. But he decided to Uber today. And just like that, his plans have changed and now he has to go somewhere else. So leaving his car at the airport would not have been good today. So it all worked out. And a lot of times things work out. Um, a lot of times things work out, right? So you being here today, not a coincidence at all. So yeah, Sanders Arian, what is it specifically that you want to ask me? Because I kind of feel like you're overwhelmed a little bit. Oh, thank you so much. You said Sanders Arians. Thank you for doing this today. I was trying to schedule a session with you this week. Okay, so let me ask you a question. Do you want to schedule a session with a private session with me this week, or do you just want me to um answer this question for you? It's up to you. It's up to you what you want to do. Because like during a private session, we can get deeper into things. So that's up to you. There's no pressure at all. If you just wanted me to answer this question here right now, that's fine too. Um, yes. So thank you so much for that, Sanders Arian. I really do appreciate you. So yeah, that's up to you. I'm free all week except for Friday because I am going to the nail salon. Um, or if you want to schedule something with me for next week, my books are open next week as well. Um, It's up to you. If you're okay with this being here on the internet for this, I'm not trying to get you to spend any more money. You donated to me. I appreciate you. You didn't have to do that. But if you want something private where we can really get into the nitty-gritty, that's up to you. You just let me know what you want to do. Okay. Okay, girl. General. Okay, that's perfect, girl. That's perfect. Yeah, because I really love helping y'all. I really do. And listen, I'm not a perfect person. Q is not perfect. You know, it be shit happening to me all the time. But overall I can say that I do enjoy my life. I do enjoy my life. And every day I am thankful and just fortunate for just the little things. I have somewhere to live. that has beautiful fruit trees and the animals come around. And, I own my own car. I don't have a car note. We have multiple vehicles. I have a car. My husband has a car. He has a truck. He has a motorcycle. We travel. We are so blessed that we were able to give my brother-in-law $10,000 last week so he could fix his truck, right? We were blessed with, some things. So we turned around and being a blessing to him, his wife is pregnant. The baby's going to be here in a month. He was stressing out to be able to help and to give. We like doing that when we have that. So, like I said, do things go wrong and happen for us all the time? Absolutely. I'm not perfect. I'm not immortal. Nothing is perfect except for God, right? The creator. But I do enjoy my life and I am blessed and I do try to help others, even if it just means, I slow down to let someone over on the expressway. Okay. So it's the little things, right? It's little things. It's the little things. Um, so okay. General reading as I can't pull my finger on anything else to say. Okay, girl, let's see what Spirit has to say. Okay, we'll schedule for Wednesday. Um, but yeah, let's see what Spirit wants to tell you today. Yeah, let's see what Spirit wants to tell you today. Yeah, it's completely up to you. Okay, so okay, Sanders girl. You have to take assessments, or you should take assessment to you may need to check some of the people in your circle. You may need to just do a mental assessment of people in your circle who I'm not saying that they're negative Nellies. I'm not saying that at all. But I kind of feel like there are some people who are energetically interfering with what you have going on or what you want to do. So you may need to take an assessment and think about people who shut down your ideas. Think about people who always have something to say. Think about people who assess the people in your circle. Assess your family members, assess your friends, because I kind of feel like there is some not hectic, not chaotic, but there's a little bit of player hating energy there too. There's a little bit of player hating energy there too, and it's just like, do you want to necessarily end these relationships or put people at arm's length? No, but you are going to have to weigh what it is that you want, and do you really want it? Because if it is something that you want, that may means that you may have to uh keep people at arm's length, right? Um, you may have to keep some people at arm's length. I kind of feel like there is a worry about ending relationships with people, and you have to examine why. Why is there a worry about ending certain relationships? And when I say ending certain relationships, it could be family, it could be friends, it could be romantic, it could be people at work. Why is there a hesitancy for you to end these relationships or to make changes to the relationships or to set boundaries for these relationships? Because and I don't want you, it's okay to set these boundaries. It's okay to set the boundaries because the boundaries are how you protect yourself, and the boundaries are how you catapult yourself as well to the next level. Okay. If we just let anything fucking go, then what's the point? It can't be a free for all. We can't just be like in an energetic free for all. So I kind of feel like you may need to have a conversation with yourself about boundaries. Okay. Have a conversation with yourself about boundaries. Have a conversation with yourself about and really, really assess and be honest about who is putting you down, who does not uplift you, who does not share and revel in good news when you have it, who kills your dreams as soon as you say something. Who are these people? Identify these people and have a conversation and then move forward from there. I saw someone, it's so funny because I saw someone earlier today. I was on I was on Threads. You know, Threads from Instagram. Threads is like the Twitter for Instagram. I'm on there. I'm Eclectic Tarot on Threads. And I just mainly retweet a lot, I repost a lot of stuff on Threads. But I saw someone on Threads earlier and she said she had to have a conversation with someone about boundaries. And when she had that conversation with that person about boundaries, they told her, "Don't ever talk to me ever again." Baby, sometimes them conversations be doing you a favor. I'm not saying these people are snaky, but I kind of feel like there are some dream killers around you, and you need to kind of think about why what does those relationships with those people truly mean to you? What do they truly mean to you? Are they that important? Are these relationships with these people that important that you would rather forego your dreams to be in relationships or be in proximity to these people? Because if they are dream killers, baby, they don't love you. If they are not supporting you, okay, every time you say something to these people, they're supposed to be like, yeah, girl, you got it. You can do it. If they are not doing that, when you tell them something, baby, they don't love you. They don't like you and they don't love you. So I kind of feel like you need to examine some relationships, and I feel like boundaries is the word for you. The key word for you is boundaries. Okay. And why do you feel like you have to defend yourself every time you say something? Okay. So ask yourself that. Ask yourself that. Ask yourself that. I can text Journey with Korean right now. I can text Starry Eyed right now. I can text Nyla. I can text Fuzzy. I can text all of them right now and be like, you know what? I want to do this. And they'd be like, you got this, girl. You can do it, girl. You know, you got this. I support you. Let me know how I can help. Same thing with my husband. I can be like, you know what? I want to do this. He'd be like, okay, let's figure out how we can make that happen. How can we make that happen for you? If you don't have people in your life that are like that every time you have an idea or something like that, baby, they don't like you, they don't love you. So, Sanders RN, you have to examine why are you holding on to these relationships if these people don't like you? And boundaries is gonna be the word. Okay. Because you be saying stuff and they kind of turn their nose up, or they got something to say, and they some low-key hating ass bitches and mitches too. Okay. And you need to examine what about it, and maybe examine with yourself. I'm not saying you have low self-esteem. I'm just saying sometimes people would rather hold on to certain people that are no good for them rather than do what's best for them. And sometimes what's best for you ain't these people. Okay? Boundaries is the word for you. Okay? Does that help? Does that resonate? Um because baby, some of them people you got to let go. And I feel like it's two or three of them. I feel like it's two or three of them that you may have to let go. But whenever you're ready and whenever you have that conversation about boundaries. So yeah, y'all. So I am here. Oh, my arm look real good. I'm still tan. My arm look all soft and supple. But yeah, so I hope that helps, Sanders. RN, and it's up to you if you want to schedule a reading with me. That's completely up to you. Y'all know I never push y'all to schedule readings with me. I don't do that. I always say that the people that I'm supposed to help, they will find their way to me, right? So, I hope that you all enjoyed this. I hope that this was good information for you all. It gave you some clarity. It gave you some direction. It helped you out. It made you think about things because I only do this to help. So, yeah, y'all. I hope it was good for y'all. I really do. I hope it was good for y'all. I really do. I ain't did not nan workout today. I got up this morning and I had that piece of Popeye's chicken. Lord. Not I learned a lesson. Don't date men. Listen, there are a bunch of them out here that ain't shit, and then there are some that are good. Okay. So, okay, she says it resonates. Thank you. Let me take the damn thing off real quick. Okay. So yeah, okay, perfect. Let me sitting over here at the desk and the light. Okay. Okay, so perfect. It resonates. Okay, good girl. Good girl. Okay, y'all. So I appreciate you all. Like and describe. I'm glad that we've had some time today. Tacos are spiritual says, how do we do that if we would like to? What do you mean tacos are spiritual? To what do you refer? To what are you referring? What you talking about? Tacos are spiritual. What you talking about, girl? But yeah, y'all. So yeah, tomorrow we're going to be looking at I'm gonna go out on a limb and say the astrology of a dusty, only because we have seen the dust he kicks up around these YouTube streets. Um, yeah, astrology of a dusty. Astrology of a dusty. Can one of the mods please put my eclectic tarot scheduling link in the chat for anyone who wants to schedule a reading or a natal chart, something with me, or a spiritual consultation. I do those as well. For those who want, to do what they need to do with some magic, I schedule those as well. I have those as well. Those are the three offerings that I have. My tarot readings are either via phone or they are via Zoom. When they are via Zoom, you will be able to see the cards just like this. If it's phone, then I'm just talking to you on the phone and you won't see cards. I have 30 minutes and I have an hour. My natal chart readings are usually like an hour and a half to 2 hours, where I will review your natal chart, explain to you some things about yourself you may know, you may not know, check the transit, see what may be coming up for you, all that good stuff. And my spiritual consultations are just like, Q, this is what I want to get done. What type of magic can I do to help me achieve my goal? And then I will tell you what to do. So those are my three offerings that I offer to you all. So tomorrow like I said, the astrology of a dusty, the dusty who be kicking up dust around these YouTube streets. We're gonna get into it. So that is tomorrow at 1 o'clock California time. I love y'all. Okay, so y'all have it in there. Okay, yeah. So Dimples Wimples, CN1, and Natasha have put it in there. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. On my way home to Ample, please. Yes, girl. Please do. Okay. So I love y'all. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to end the stream. We will have a community day in September. So I'll try to do one of these a month. We will have a community day in September. And I'm going to get out of here because my husband is just like, where you at? Um, so it's time for me to go cake on the phone. So I love y'all. I might come back later on tonight by the pool. We'll see. Or I may be inside. So I love y'all. See y'all around these YouTube streets. Like and describe, all that good stuff. Bye for now. Thank you so much.